Okay, back to middle right, page 3. I just need to click on New Slide and Comparison Layout. I don't know why I have a slide 4. I'm going to right click. Actually, that comes later here. Slide 3 here. And let's see, click to add title, obedience class. Okay. In the left content placeholder, that's over here, with the click to add text, I'm going to put in basic. This is all going to be all caps as well. And advanced skills. And the right content placeholder. Wow, it's like a tongue twister. Small group sizes. Spell sizes, right? Okay. All right. Triple click the text to select all characters and display the mini toolbar. So here on the right here, I'm going to triple click on those. Mini toolbar. And it says in the font gallery, I'm going to change my font type. So drop down arrow here for my font type. Okay. And here I can start doing a bunch of things. I could go drag down and find that font type, or I'm looking for Cambria. I can just start typing C-A-M-B, and there's Cambria. You can either type it in or drag down to select it. So I'm doing the Cambria file type, and I'm just going to hit enter here. All right. And there we go with the Cambria file type. Let's see, did it ask me to do that on the left at all here? Just a second. Is Cambria display recently used? Okay. Okay, we're going to add another slide here. There's going to be slide 4, new slide. It's going to be title. Layout's going to be title only. Title only, that's over here. That's going to be slide 4. And we're on to page 4. And we're creating a basic PowerPoint presentation. Title is going to be Grooming Facilities. Grooming Facilities. And up here, we're going to do some changing here on the Design tab. And we're going to look for a theme here. And I'm looking for the integral theme. Now, when we change a theme, it's going to change the color of our text, the style of our text. It's going to change a lot of stuff here. The integral theme. And you can like thumbnail and look through these. And again, live preview, remember that term we learned with Word? Live preview is what you're going to see before you actually select that theme. So here I click on the integral theme, okay, to apply that. And I can get out of the design to close it. Slide 4 is displayed. Position the pointer on the scroll box. Okay, the scroll box would be, I am scrolling. Scroll box would be, I'm scrolling between slides here. Just showing me that if I drag, see the tooltip that pops up while I'm dragging? I can go to slide 4. In this case, I'm going to slide 4 or 5. All right, slide 4. And they want me to go back to slide 1 of, in my case, this is slide 1 of 5. Back to slide 1. There we go. Click Insert on the ribbon. Back to slide 1. Insert. Now we're going to drop in a picture. Again, you need to either, well, you do have to download those from Google Classroom. I'm going to say Insert Picture. I'm going to get mine from rather than from my downloads area like you might. I'm going to get these from our College Place high school server for my demo. And the first picture I'm dropping in is called Puppy Love. And there's my picture, which I probably want to drag up. You can see I'm centering it there. See that little bar showing right there in the middle. It's a guide. Kind of center it right there for now. Okay. Click on slide 2 of the thumbnails. Okay. And I'm going to insert a picture again. Now, I should go back to the last directory you were in. And here I'm going to drop in animal group and insert. Probably do some editing on that here in a bit. On to slide 4 thumbnail. I'm on page 4, by the way. Insert picture and ear grooming. Oh, these slides are starting to actually look like something. Back to slide 3. And here we have content placeholders. We have this text on the left, text on the right, which we did some editing on. And down here, it's asking us for a content placeholder. I'm going to select a picture to drop into this little area here for the left content placeholder. And I'm going to go out and find Paw Shake. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, page 5. And in the right content placeholder, kind of wash, rinse, repeat, I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to select obedience class. And there's the obedience class. So I'm just dropping in a whole bunch of pictures. Okay, back to slide 1. And here's my picture on slide 1. And I'm going to select the puppy love picture to select it. Drag the handle diagonally toward the upper right corner of the slide. The upper right sizing handle of the crosshair is positioned approximately at 5.21 by 7.21 wide. Oh my goodness, let's see what that looks like. So upper right-hand corner, I'm going to keep my eye on the width up here. Height of 5.21, width of 7.81. Do I have my ruler turned on? That might help here. Do I have my ruler? Let's turn that on. Turn on my ruler. And let's see here. What do I end up with? 6.59 by 9.88. I made it a little bit long. I'm just going to go up here to my height area on the extreme right. I'm going to just type in 5.21. Now it's going to be proportional. It should say, oh, you want to do 7.82. That's close enough. Okay. And let's see here on the picture tools format tab, I'm going to go to align. I'm going to say align center and align top like so. And there's my picture using my align tools. Again, this is an interactive tab, picture tools format tab. Okay, slide 2. Select the picture. Boom. Drag any corner size handle of the picture diagonally outward until the picture is resized to approximately 5.22. It's going to get really big. Let's see how big we can make it. And if I go to my size over here on the right, I got 5.68. Again, I'm going to kind of cheat here a little bit. Drag through my height and say, by the way, stop. When we select something in Word, PowerPoint, anything in Microsoft, when we select it and we start typing, it'll replace what was there before. That's a basic fundamental. I see a lot of people talking, they backspace stuff out and they type it back in. I don't have to do that. I'm just going to just highlight it, say 5.22, hit tab, and it says 8.05. I got 8.75. It says approximately. Okay. And let's see, click the picture on slide 4. I'm just going to drag this over. It says drag any corner, size handle diagonal outward. I'm just going to resize this so it's centered along the right side there and in the middle. See my grid lines or my guides showing there, middle and right. Now, if you have a lesser version than 2019 or actually 16, I go to view and guides. Well, I guess my guides are already turned on. There, I actually could see them on my screen. Those guides would kind of help you align items on your slide. Okay, that was slide 2. Onto the picture in slide 4. Here we're resizing to, we'll click on the picture. It says 5.49. What did I do? 5.82, that wasn't bad. Again, I'm going to kind of cheat here a little bit. Over there on my size on the far right, 5.49 by 8.24. And here I'm going to drag it downward till the vertical smart guide is displayed through the center. There we go. And the horizontal smart guide is displayed along the bottom of the slide. There we go down there. Can you see that horizontal smart guide at the bottom and the centering there at the top? Or the vertical line is running through the middle, the horizontal down at the bottom. So that tells me my picture is aligned center and is also aligned with the bottom of the slide. Kind of like what I just did in slide 2 there as well. Okay. Okay, so we move that around. Dog's ear is even with, drag the picture until the smart guide is displayed on the right of the picture. Wait, we got back to slide 2 here again. And I think I'm on bottom right, page 5. I think I actually did this. I slid this over where it was centered. I kind of jumped ahead here where it was centered. And the dog's ear is aligned with the words "our services." And in slide 1, once again, I might have jumped on this where I centered it. So I'm at the bottom of page 5, but I think I already did this. I centered it horizontally or from left to right and along the top of the slide there. So my pictures are all in place. Slide 2, okay. I'm going to say insert pictures. I'm going to drop in paw prints here as well. Insert. Ooh, okay. All right. Drop that into slide 2. And there we go. Click on that. Okay, now I've got this rotate handle up here, so I can actually rotate these paw prints. Okay, it says to rotate them clockwise. Rotate them clockwise. Move the picture to the bottom, so it's displayed along the bottom of the slide and the center of the picture. So see that I got it centered, and I have it aligned to the bottom using my guides there. Let up. Okay, I'm upper left, page 6. Almost done here. To non-proportionally resize the picture with the paw prints selected, point to the middle sizing handle on the top edge of the picture. That's this guy right here, middle sizing handle, top edge of the picture. Drag the sizing handle inward until the inward smart guide is displayed and the sizing handle across there is positioned to an approximate picture size of 4.8 by 1.14. Okay, so I'm going to drag down just a little bit. So my width will be, and here again, because I turn it on its side, you can see in the upper right-hand corner, I just dragged it down just a little bit. My width is now 1.14. My height is approximately 4.8. It says drag the left sizing handle outward until the vertical smart guide is displayed using the left side of the paw print picture. Okay. So I'm dragging this off to the left. And what am I doing here? Clicking it all the way over there. And the paw prints at the bottom of the page. So I'm assuming I'm just kind of stretching those paw prints out a little bit, like so. I'm just kind of messing around here. I might maybe drag this back to center and bottom so it's underneath that picture above it. So my paw prints are a little bit more defined. I just kind of stretched them out a little bit there. Back to slide 3. We got done with slide back to slide 3, click the slide 3 thumbnail, and I'm going to change the order here. So I'm going to left click and hold on this and drag it below slide 4. I still have that slide 5 there, which I'm not sure what I've got there, but oh, I know what this is. That's the notes slide. I'm going to pull some text from that. That's kind of my cheater text for this particular demo here. Okay, and I can save this presentation in the upper left-hand corner. Hit save. Okay, all right. There we go with that. Slide 3 again. The last character of the text, the S in facilities. Drag the pointer to the character of the text to be selected, in this case, F in the word facilities. Okay, so here we're deciding to change our mind. Again, it kind of accentuates when you select text and start typing, you're replacing it. So here we select the text, we go, okay, we don't really want grooming facilities, we want grooming services. You highlight the text and it replaces it with the word services. You don't have to backspace it out or anything like that. Okay, design tab. And we're going to click on, we're over here in the variants. I'm going to click on the more button for variants. We're going to select colors. We're going to go down and find yellow orange. And once again, now there's not a whole lot to live preview here. It looks like not a whole lot is changing. I'm selecting a color variant or a theme color of yellow orange on my design tab. Okay. Go to slide 5. I knew this was coming. Copy notes text slide 3. So I'm going to copy all of this text here because, let's get my picture out of the way. Because one thing about using PowerPoint is not to do Power Paragraph and to use that text in your notes area for your presentation, to present actually from your notes and not from your slide. So I'm going to copy this text, go back to slide 3. And so down there for click to add notes, I'm going to paste that in my notes area down there at the bottom. So now I've got some talking points, all my nitty-gritty details I can put down in my notes area. I'm going to do the same thing for slide 4, highlight that text, copy, click to add notes, put it down there at the bottom. I've got this slide I don't need now, which I was kind of using as a cheater text. I don't want to have to type all that stuff. Right click, and I'm going to delete slide 4. Now I've got 4 slides. And I'm almost done with my presentation. Home stretch here, okay? Let's go back to display slide 1, okay? Changing views. I can go to my view up here, and one way I can change my view is slide sorter. There's slide sorter, where my slides are kind of all thumbnailed up there at the top. I can't see my main slide right now. I'd have to go back to my regular view. If I went to reading view, this is kind of like more what your presentation looks like, right on. And I can hit my next here. Now my next is down here at the bottom, that right arrow down there at the extreme bottom of my screen, the next button. Or I can go back to my previous button, like so. Okay. All right. And let's see here. I'm just going to hit escape to get out of my presentation to end the show. All right. Let's go back to normal view. Okay. Click start from beginning button, the quick access toolbar. Okay. That's up here at the top here. Start from beginning. Quick access toolbar is up there in the upper left-hand corner. So if you want to start the presentation, you can click up there or hit function key 5, as you can see up there, F5 in my tooltip. All right, start from beginning. And I can just hit, well, I can hit a bunch of things here. I can just hit my advance here on the right. Slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, and then my presentation is over. Okay, so I have a nice little multimedia presentation. I'm gonna hit escape to get out of this once I get this black screen. Okay, and let's go ahead and click on our file button up again there. File. You know what I should do right now? I should save this presentation. If you're wondering why I'm moving the camera, it's because I can't quite see my file button. File button is also known as Backstage View. Let's say I want to print this. File, print. Now, I don't know why I would say full page slides, okay? But I would rather change that to slides in, click 2 slides in handout, okay? 2 slides right there, handouts. So I'm gonna give a handout on this. I'm gonna have people take notes, whatever. 2 slides in handouts. And I could say next page and previous page to view what I've got, because I got 2 pages of handouts. I could print that, okay? Or I could select in print layout, instead of 2 slides, a little bit more common would be notes pages. So you've done that, all that work to put your nitty-gritty detail into your presentation. And here again, you can use this for other classes where you can have a mock-up of your slide and your text down here below for your presentation, notes pages. That would be quite a bit more common. Maybe I want to change this to where I have some color here on my slides. Depends on where I'm printing this. Right now I'm printing this to a school printer. Maybe if I change this to Microsoft Print to PDF, there we go, that would be color, all right? Kind of depends on your printer settings, okay? And I'm gonna just hit escape out here to go back. You can also hit your back arrow up there, okay? Up here on the tell me box, we've kind of touched on the tell me box with Word. Let's say I want to look up something on border. I'm going to click on border. I don't really know much about border. And I want to look up border style. And there I could say, okay, I want to do a border with this style. So I could look up, this is how I can get help really quick using PowerPoint tell me box. Okay, done with the presentation. Again, just a really basic multimedia presentation, doing some text editing, dropping in some pictures, editing the pictures, using those guides to guide the text, the picture, either vertically, horizontally, centered, all right? And I'm done with the presentation. And also using text there in your notes pages below the thumbnail or below the actual slide. Down here at the bottom, I have my notes pages, okay? That completes chapter 1 demo. This was part 2. Take care.